Good morning. Today we're going to discuss the importance of carbon in nature. Carbon is one of the most essential elements for life on Earth. Its importance stems from its unique chemical properties and its pivotal role in Earth's biological, chemical, and physical system. Understand carbon's rule helps explain not only the foundation of life but also the regulation of Earth's climate and ecosystem. Carbon is the foundation of the life on Earth, located the four complex molecules like proteins and DNA. This element is also found in our atmosphere in the form of carbon dioxide. Carbon helps to regulate the Earth's temperature, makes a life possible, is a key ingredient in the food that sustains use, and provides a major source of the energy to fuel our global economy. The carbon cycle describes the process in which carbon atoms quantumly travel for the atmosphere on the Earth and back into the atmosphere. Science of the plant and its atmosphere for the close environment, the amount of carbon in the system does not change. Where the carbon is located in the atmosphere or air is constantly in flux. On Earth, most carbon is stored in rocks and sediments, while the rest is located in ocean, atmosphere, and like living organisms. These are the reservoirs or sinks through white carbon cycles. Carbon is dissolved back into the atmosphere when organisms die, vol- volcanoes erupt, fires blaze, fossil fuels are burned, and took of variety of the mechanisms. In the case of the ocean, carbon is constantly exchanged between the ocean surface water and the atmosphere on the star for long periods of time in the ocean depths. Humans play a major role in the carbon cycle through activities such as the burning of fossil fuels and land development. As a result, the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere is rapidly rising. It's already considerable with that and any time in the last 3.6 million years.
Essential and vital elements in nature which are present in various chemical compounds, such as carbon dioxide, methane, and organic compounds. Primarily as carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, organic compounds living organisms, and soil dissolved forming water, and carbonate in rocks forming the backbone of life and Earth's geochemical system. Carbon is crucial for life since its organic compounds form the chemical basis of living organisms, and its cycle maintains soil fertility and structure, contributing to ecological sustainability. And most of Earth's carbon reside in rocks with a smaller portion in ocean, atmosphere, biosphere, and soils. The atmosphere holds about 900 gigatons and CO2, while ocean contains roughly 36,000 gigatons dissolved. Biospheric carbon, including plants and deep subsurface bacteria, total around 550 gigatons with high uncertainty. Carbon dioxide has a direct and fundamental relationship with the Earth's climate. It's a greenhouse gas that traps heat in the atmosphere, contributing to global warming and climate change. The burning of fossil fuels and deforestation have increased atmospheric CO2 levels by approximately 50%, which has caused a significant rise in global temperature. The increase of carbon in the atmosphere intensifies the natural greenhouse effect, causing climate change such as the melting in glaciers, more intense storms, and alteration in global water patterns. This component is indispensable for life, climate, and geological process, integrating into a cycle that connects the atmosphere, living beings, soil, water, and the geosphere. Carbon is an essential climate regulator whose atmospheric excess causes global climate damage that requires immediate action to reduce emissions and protect natural carbon sink.
Now I am going to talk to you about CO2 and how it affects the planet. CO2 is a gas that is released when we use gasoline, coal, or natural gas. This gas traps the sun's heat and makes the earth with warmer, which causes climate change as previously mentioned. That's why it is very important to reduce CO2 emissions in order to take care of your planet and have a cleaner future. One of the industries that produces the most CO2 is the cement industry. CO2 comes from burning fuels in the kilns used to make cement. Today, scientists and companies are looking for clean technologies that let them produce without polluting as much. One of the most important technologies to reduce CO2 is called CCS, which means carbon capture and storage. Its purpose is to trap CO2 before it reaches the air, using special filters or systems in factories and power plants. There are three main ways to do it. First, post combustion, which captures CO2 after burning fuel. Second, pre combustion, which captures CO2 before burning it. And third, oxy-combustion, which burns fuel with pure oxygen so CO2 in easier catch. In the cement industry, CCS can also be used. Two methods are used: gas liquid, where CO2 dissolves in a special liquid, and gas solid, where CO2 sticks to a solid that stores it. This can reduce emissions by up to 24%, helping the environment without stopping production. To protect the planet, we need to use renewable energy like solar and wind. We also need to protect forests and soils because they absorb CO2 and clean the air. The goal is to balance human development with caring for the environment.